Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
And we're following that breaking news of a deadly accident that has eastbound I-96 closed here in the city of Detroit. It's definitely going to cause a mess for drivers that are heading downtown this morning during rush hour. Good Tuesday morning to you. Thank you for waking up with us. Unfortunately, some sad news this morning as we continue to cover that deadly accident. Again, eastbound I-96 closed here in the city of Detroit, right at Livernois.
Yeah, and police are really trying to piece together what may have happened on this freeway overnight. Nick Monticelli has been on the scene all morning long. And Nick, so far, it doesn't seem like they've been doing much to actually clear the debris from the roadway to get it back open.
No, and a lot of that is because these investigators are trying to get all these pieces put together before they can collect their evidence, and then they can remove all these vehicles and the debris. But you don't want to do that until you have all your evidence and know exactly what's going on. Now, we don't want to pan the camera down to show you the accident live because, unfortunately, the deceased person's body is still in the middle of the road. But we have learned new information. It's looking like the person who passed away was just trying to avoid another accident.
Traumatic. I was like, wow, what's going on? And I said I would have stopped, but I had a customer.
Taxi cab driver Brent Mayberry knew what happened was horrific, but did not know somebody died. That somebody is believed to be a female driver of this car that flipped over, throwing her out. Michigan State Police investigators believe 3 vehicles are involved in this. The first one rear-ended the second one, and the third one, the one that flipped, was trying to avoid the other 2. That's when it went up the embankment, flipped over, and ejected the driver. She was not wearing her seatbelt, and she died. As for the other cars, one driver has minor injuries, the other took off on foot.
I can't exactly tell what did or didn't happen. I just saw the car flip, and I would have stopped, but like I said, I was headed in the opposite direction. So that's why I just came back through this way. I was trying to see if anyone was hurt or...
How fast do you think they were going?
Speed was probably a factor because it seemed like they were driving kind of erratic before it just, like, you know how it tail end start and then it just flipped.
The debris from this accident spans several yards, maybe as long as a football field. And while troopers try to figure out what happened, others are thinking about the one who died.
It was horrible, just to imagine who could have been in the car or, what the circumstances may have been. Like I said, I'm the type of person that always helps others when I see them in distress, but at this point, all I could do was call 911, which is what I did.
Now, because the other driver or one of the drivers took off and just ran away from this accident, the troopers have to treat this like a crime scene and gather whatever they need if this has to go to court for any reason. So that's why this accident scene, the lanes here, eastbound 96, are going to be closed for still some time to come. Kim DeGiulio is in the studio with 4 Live Traffic. Kim, I know you can see the backups on the MDOT camera on your maps. There are some good ways around this, though, right?
Absolutely. We're going to get to the detours in just a second, but I want to show you a better view of those backups. This is our 1-800 Call Sam Chopper shot, and you can see backups are not pretty right now. We're looking at bumper-to-bumper traffic. So here's what you need to do if you are headed out the door right now, and this is part of your morning commute. Take a look at the maps here. Again, this is the closure, eastbound I-96 right at Livernois. So what you need to do is exit at Southfield Freeway, take that to eastbound I-94, or you could also use Grand River to avoid this closure because, like Nick said, that is going to be there for quite some time, though. But we're going to keep you updated on that situation right here on Local 4.